Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with the Plan. In this video, we are going to be starting in the new July planner just to prepare a week ahead. We are actually here on Sunday the 22nd of June. And we've decorated for this week. We did that last week, so we're all ready for this week to plan. But what we need to do is start getting the July next week ready. So just to let you know, I'm working on my camera angle still in lighting. I rearranged my office and it didn't quite turn out how I want, so I'm gonna have to rearrange it again. But I wanted to film this before that got completely done. Otherwise it would be a while before I got this video on. And I also want to address a question that I had about, you know, what would I do if I did not have these extra happy planner pages to make a 2-page daily. And the one suggestion that I thought of right away was to use, like, this is actually part of the planner, but this is essentially notebook paper. I could divide into half, put my timeline over here, and then maybe use washi to divide sections, or a marker or a pen or a pencil to divide different sections if I wanted sections. But it's easy enough to make a line through the middle and then put the times over here to get that timeline, and then you have the 2 pages from notebook, punched notebook page, and that could be any size that you needed a 2-page daily in. But I do have all of these, and I am going to do a more in-depth video of the options for 2-page daily. It's pretty rare to find a 2-page daily, so we're going to go over all of the options for that in a different video, because I know that that's what I want. I know it's not super common that people want that. A lot of gals do daily pages, but to have a full 2-page daily, so the options are limited, and that's what I wanted to go over. But here's just a sneak peek of a pack of Tulle 2-page daily pages, and you can see they have the timeline on the right, which I like, but Tulle does have an entire yearly calendar with the timeline on the left over here, and then this is open, so like flip-flop these, which that calendar is a really good deal for what you get. But there's also lined paper and some other options, but I don't have everything ready for that video, so I'm gonna put that video for later in the week. For this video, we are just going to be decorating for July and just getting ready. So what I want to do right now is pull out the July monthly to get ready. I think we're going to do the weekly, and we will do the first day Sunday. And I have decided I'm probably not going to film every single day of decorations. I don't know, it's probably just a lot of content that people don't even have the time to watch. But I will do a flip through every week just to show what I did do before I start writing in it. Okay, that was a lot of talking just to say what. For the dates, I want to use a Happy Planner dating book, and the reason is it has very clear numbers. Here we go. So this is what we're looking for. And July 1st starts on a Tuesday. So I'm going to remove these other pages for now and just sit on the side. And we do have to white out all of the numbers because these are on clear backing. They're not the paper stickers. I know that looks ugly. We'll put something there. It's just not Independence Day on Saturday this year. It's Friday. If you haven't seen my channel before, this is an outdated Happy Planner monthly layout. It's an 18-month from 2020 to 2021. So we're in the 2020 side. But also, if you haven't seen my videos, I make a 2-page daily out of this Happy Planner monthly, or whichever Happy Planner I use, I turn it into a 2-page daily. And I like that better than flipping around to several planners with different topics. So that's why I do it. Okay, so we're gonna grab off these stickers and get them put on. Okay, so now that that's done, let's get a 2025 on here. And I think I'm gonna use the Mojo Jojo pans for that. And I'm hoping I have it kind of in a dark, this like darker blue 2025, but let's see. If not, we can grab it in the black. We do have it. I don't know if it's gonna cover all the way. But the nice thing is this up here, because it's, you know, white all around, when you white it out, it won't be as obvious that you put a new date up here. This is the fun of redating, is you do have a little bit of inconsistencies with the design. But as long as it goes okay, I don't mind. Also, you can obviously write all of this in. It does not have to be stickers. Okay, definitely cute enough. And then the stickers I wanted to use for this first monthly spread. Oh, the light's in the way now. So I'm working on the lighting. I'm working on the camera position. And it definitely needs more work, I know. Okay, that's a little better, but future videos will have it even better when I move things around again. So for this monthly, I'm using the seasonal Happy Planner sticker book of Wrong Wrong. And I've pulled these out before, so they're right on top. But the other thing that I do want to grab, let's grab our 4th of July sticker. Do we have one here? We have this 4th of July sticker. We'll use that one instead because it's a Wrong Wrong one. And then I do have a birthday, my dad's birthday. So let's see what we have as options. Celebrate party, or maybe we just say birthday. Now for this 4th of July, I guess I'm just gonna put it straight on. You know, like this. Okay. And now we'll get some other stickers on for my dad's birthday. Let's see. We'll wait and put it on when we have some other things on, maybe. So we'll get Miss Summer Vibes down here. Move this little heart. Less Monday, more summer is what her shirt says. I wonder if they can take the color in the background. Yeah, we could still see them. Let's get this gal on. Welcome, summer. I'm gonna put this up here by the 2025. So I am also trying to go faster, a lot faster, to get stickers on. So we have a couple of decorative stickers. Fireworks party. So that would work there, but let's do it on the weekend anyway. And I think we can put a box coming out here. Friends and Sunshine. We'll put that with a pink box. So remember, I was saying that I like the classic size stickers because you can put them on the monthly overview easily without covering the dates. Time for adventure. And we'll do Meet Me at the Beach with that, because it's just a box that doesn't have a gal with it. And then we'll get this gal with this box, and then I think we'll do some headings and we'll be done. Good friends and great adventures. We'll put that across the top here. Right in between these punches. Summer, sunshine, and happy tunes. Put down with these gals. This says Mermaid Off Duty. So we can definitely finish this page. Sunshine on my mind. Get it off. This is just a little sparkle, which I'm going to put up here on the 4th. And some more sparkle I might also put on the 4th. Okay, let's get my dad's birthday on there. I think we'll do this, and we'll do the colorful one. Okay, put some hearts around there for the birthday. One more green hearts. Yellow hearts. And some glitter. That sheet's done. I'm just gonna hit the 4th of July really sparkly. All right. So instead of notes, we will do a remember, and I think we'll do it in this fun yellow that has different colors for remember. We need some things down here, so I think we'll do this sun-kissed, summer sun-kissed. Where you can still see the 30. Hello, summer. I think we can finish this page. We can trip. I'm gonna have it over here even though nothing's planned. Eat, drink, and relax. Where are we, little bear? See, they are drinking, so I like that there. Ready for vacation. This gal looks ready. And then some more hearts. And that's it for this page. That page is done. So from the sticker book, we still have these left, and then these are just gonna go in my summer sticker book. Okay, so very few left. So I'm gonna put those in the front here. All right, so that is it for the monthly. That turned out really cute, this summer monthly, with Wrong Wrong seasonal stickers from Happy Planner. Now let's get into the weekly. For the weekly, once again, let's just get a 4th of July sticker on here. Should we save that for the 4th of July? No, we'll put it on here because the 4th of July, we're also going to use Wrong Wrong stickers. Yeah, I think it'll work really well in here. Maybe center it a little better. For the spread, I wanted to use this sticker book, and I wanted to come back here and use these dark purple stickers and mix with the only a few of these teal stickers that I have left. So I'm going to pull out the dark purple. And if you haven't seen the sticker book yet, it has like some decorative boxes, some write-in boxes for each color that's in the book. Now, I'm gonna see how this works. This is an idea that I had. Let's get the bigger scissors. Okay. So we're gonna do that again, and we'll have to cover up this to-do with something. Oops, that one ripped, but we're still gonna use it. Because this is a weekly overview instead of a monthly overview, I don't need the whole month for habit trackers. So I'm covering up the bottom with a box, and then I can write a little more specific what I want to get done in this section. So for instance, if this is exercise, I can put like lift weights or whatever I'm going to do for exercise and then check it off. Okay, and just to bring in this color and to cover this to do, I'm going to put later and now. And that takes care of those two headings that were upside down. I'm going to use these top two decorative boxes. Can't even see that that's a box on there. So we'll do a make to decorate here, just for decoration. Love this over here, like this is a box. And then this can be saved for next time. So I'm sticking this here for color only. It says rescheduled. And also up here for color. And I think I'm gonna do these to-dos here. They're gonna look exactly the same, but it's, because I have them to get rid of, I could write in, but now I'll just write in the box, which is kind of what I was gonna do anyway. So we'll stick it down here. Might skip it over, we'll see. Last one, and that sheet is done. Okay, so hopefully this works. I kind of rearranged some things. So I took yesterday in the middle of filming, just to start rearranging things. So this was the weekly overview that I'm doing. It was originally a monthly happy planner monthly overview, which would be like a goal setting page and such. So I just did a really quick kind of light decorate on that. And that was done off of camera. So now we are going to decorate for Sunday, which is June 28th. 9th. So that'd be nice to use Rock Wrong Country Charm and Mojo Jojo Plans Date It. And I think we'll start with the Date It and get the timeline on first. And so let's just look at the pages here. Super cute with these colors. I actually really like them. And I like these daily tasks up here. So I think I'm going to leave those, even though I know this is like a daily timeline. I think it's fine to have up there in the corner. It's just really cute font. So I want to keep it. But we will get the timeline on real quickly, and it looks like we are pretty far down in these numbers for the timeline. So I used paper stickers to cover up the color, and you can still see some color through, but I'm not worried about that. I think it's just fine to have a little color in there. Also, I decided to start from the bottom and go up because I knew that one of my mock-ups, the timeline was like a little off. Next time I could put the 23 down below, or I can just leave it like this. But you can see, or even take it off because I don't really want to be doing stuff at 2300, which is 11 p.m. But that's how it looks, and I did the black and white just so it doesn't contrast with anything that is in this sticker book. Now for the sticker book, I decided to do dark green and blue. So like this really dark green and this blue. We're just gonna grab some things from that. And I just like to get started. Now, I did want to kind of change the format of my day. So this is weather still, and I usually have this as cleaning. The last couple days I've been doing this as wellness and then putting cleaning right here next to work. That way my action items are kind of together. So I think I'm going to still do that. And I do like to have boxes in my wellness, but also I'm fine with them in the weather. Well, that one went down. So I rearranged my office a little, and it's kind of awkward right now to film. Like if you saw, I'm like speaking through my ring light, just like it's in front of my face a little, just so it can be seen, you know, just so there's even lighting or decently even lighting. So that's not my favorite, but I will get it figured out soon enough. Green and blue, I'm having to remind myself. What am I looking for? I'm gonna grab this gal. I really love this gal on the livestock fence. Really cute picture. And I might put her with this berry picker gal over here. So because I am doing 2 columns, I think I really want to keep like this over here. I would usually cross it over. I might barely cross it over. But I want this side to be definitely work, and then this side definitely cleaning. Okay, let's get some vinyl gals on here. And the vinyl is like the clear sticker. gonna put this gal in the timeline. And I'm thinking this gal on the haystack. So nobody's in like a dark green shirt to keep my colors. So we're doing, you know, she's actually not in the colors, the green and the blue. Let's stick her, I think down here. It's kind of my extra section. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more boxes and cute things here. Then we'll grab some of these little decorative details. And then I think we will be done. Just gonna do like a little box design here. Now she's under there, but that's okay. I don't usually like to do gals, just like, we'll stick her over here. You know, just like under each other. So I know that looks a little weird and it's crooked, but let's see if we can straighten her out. Okay. Yeah, I think we're looking good. So I'm trying not to use so many of these stickers. I want them to last a little longer. I am gonna be sad when these are gone. Look at this really cute barn. It's not the colors I was going for, but look how adorable this is. Let's get it out. Oh my goodness, that is cute. Although if you had plants like that on the side of your barn, they would probably be weeds and you would want to weed whack them. But it looks cute. Okay, I want like something else up in here. We did some barns, so maybe we grab a fence. You know, here for the, this is it for the weather. I don't know for that. Let's see. Let's kind of stick it over here like it's up against the timeline. I want something down here. So Rowan Country Charm is a newer one of her books. Super cute. I like this. Okay, so this says, wide open spaces are good for the heart. Where can we put it? We could put it through here and lift her up. So let's see if we can get her up first. And I don't mean to put her on top, I mean to like, we'll make her higher on the timeline. And then I think that could be cute. And I'm already putting way too much thought into this. So she is ripping the timeline right now. She's gonna curl it, but don't worry, she'll uncurl in just a moment. Okay, so the battery died, but I put on the washi. I did think I turned the camera back on after I replaced the battery, but it's just one of those things that I spaced about, and so I apologize for that, but I did do washi on top and bottom. I don't know if I'm always going to be doing that because we do have this really cute decorative color on the top and bottom. So it may not be needed every time, plus I really love how this font is. But I decided to go ahead and do it for today. And then I grabbed Mojo Jojo plans, dated stickers to date this. The June had to be really big. I'm running out of June because we're on June 29th. Yeah, overall, I think maybe this is a little plain in here. Which is why I'm really glad I have the daily task and these little bullet points here that are already on the page, because it gives it some color and detail. But overall, I think it's really cute. What I was saying when I thought the camera was on is I'm gonna have to get used to this spread a little. It's to this layout a little more. I was doing the dashboard layout and it's very similar, but there are some slight differences. So I will get some practice with that. But this is actually ready to go back into the planner. And so this day, not recorded, very light decoration. So my nice weekly dashboard and 2-page daily for Sunday, timeline, weather, health and wellness for right now. We'll see if I keep liking it, but I think I will because I take up a lot of space with stickers over here and I was running out of room for my cleaning. And I really like my get it done list here for work and here for cleaning, or vice versa, with some extra space on the bottom. All right, so let's get this back in the planner. Now we are not on this week yet, so nothing is filled out in this planner yet. We're still on the other planner, but it is coming soon. It is just a week away. So we just pop this in here and then we'll go over what we did today. I know the lighting needs some work, so I will be working on that. I'm rearranging my office now. But this is what we did today. We did this monthly overview, which was the Wrong Happy Planner summer stickers. I think that turned out really fun and cute. This weekly overview, just kind of playing around, not decorating it a lot yet because I want to see what all I'm going to write. And then Sunday, 2-page daily for June 29th, all ready to go. Check back and we'll have more content coming on the channel, including choices for a 2-page daily. I know it's not a super popular layout, but it's kind of fun to see what's available. So I think that will still be a fun video, even if you're not looking for 2-page daily, just to kind of know what options would be here if you ever do need one, or just to see what people are looking at to use. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating for Monday, June 30th, the last day of June, Tuesday, July 1st, and Wednesday, July 2nd. So I'm going to pull out these pages. And we decorate a little over a week ahead, just to make sure it's ready for when I'm ready to start writing and planning in it. So I'll set these other pages aside, but for Monday, June 30th, I will be using Ingrid Blooms. And I wanted to do purple and gold colors. So we're really looking at just some lavender and then the gold. So I'm going to grab out my extra sheets, sticker sheets, to put stickers on. And grab out what we're talking about here. Okay, so that's enough for now. Let's get these on. I think we will do this on my timeline. I've liked that before. Gives me like an area to write maybe like a focus or additional things in that time. And this you can kind of see, even though it's not an edged box, because of the color difference of the paper, but it's still not super noticeable. So this is what I have left. I'm going to put back in the sticker book. So you may notice I'm really trying to just go fast and get some quick color on there to make it cute enough. So that when I go to write in it, it just has some more color. But it already had color on the page, so I do like that. But I just like adding a little more, plus I do have stickers to use and I want to use them. So let's get the date on. And then for the timeline, I'm wanting to see how this looks. I know it's not going to be great. I'll start down here because I remember that it's a little finicky. There we go. Yeah, I actually think that looks fine. I like the color popping through the numbers. Handwriting, you know, excluded for not being too cute, but I do think we will put the date on actually now that I'm thinking about it. So we want Monday, and thankfully this is the last June that I have because day of June, because I don't even know if I have a month that says June. All right, so I'm going to put 30 here. Monday here. And since this June is so big, I think I kind of want it. It's just too big. It kind of doesn't look great, but okay. That is definitely cute enough to decorate in. So Monday, June 30th. Now we are doing Tuesday, July 1st. Super excited. And what we have is one of these pages here, which means there's a line page on the back. So Wednesday is going to be half of a line page, so that'll be fun. I think we'll need a lot more color on that second page. But for Tuesday, we're doing Color Story, which is black and white, but it has some gold. Where are we here? This is without the gold. Maybe it doesn't have gold. Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna grab all of these out, even though this book is essentially like done. What do we have? Oh, and there's the gold. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it with the gold. Passion Fuel. Well, let's do, I think I'm gonna go diagonal here. This is actually a really fun box. And it can go horizontal, just for some fun. Now let me grab one of these to kind of go with it. If I need, I can also write on that box. I'll grab another one of these with my living my best life. You know, it's okay. Whoops. And we'll put these in here somewhere, so. So I am still working on my lighting and camera angle, so it's just gonna be a little while, and I wanted to get some things filmed, you know, with what I'm currently having. We'll do bright skies ahead over here because this is like the weather section. Okay, so that sheet's gonna be done. What else do we want on here? So Color Story, I've explained before, it's a Get busy, girl. I like that. It's kind of like little kits here. I am going to white that out. That white out looks awful. Anyway, it's a couple of little kits of different colors. So this is obviously the black and white one. It's just funny. Maybe if I sit extremely still, Monday won't be able to see us. That's really cute. All right. The best way to do it is just do it. I'll put that over here somewhere. I think we'll put it at the bottom here. Okay, let's see what else we can have. I'll grab a couple of these boxes just to write something else in. You will never regret being kind. Put that up here. Kind of like a washi strip, but it has the color behind it, so I like that. Ready for today, I'm going to put down here. Alright, I'm going to grab this big box. And we'll put it in my timeline. We just did this in the last design. Oh, we're going to have to move that down. So we'll just leave this lifted up in the back, in the bottom. We'll move it down. It's fine. I think we'll do hello today and this box. And I guess we'll put them up here. We have this it's all you on the page, and that's the last thing. So let's put that with, and where do we want it? Maybe we just put it, no. Okay, let's get some washi on there, but I'm gonna put all these back. I think that's good enough. For washi, I'm just gonna use these black stars, and there's not a lot of this left. So finishing some of my sticker books close to, and then finishing off some washi. I like it. I do really like this washi, so I'm kind of sad that it's going to be gone, but yeah, that's our last strip. And where do we want to put it? I think we need something down here. Okay, and I think we can just write the numbers again for the timeline. So we do have this grid down here, and I haven't done this yet, so let's see how it works. Did I do that right? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I guess we have some extra room down here. So I might do something to separate that. I'll just do a go for it down there. And then we know this is like a little extra section. Okay, so you may notice I'm not really decorating this corner. I got used to not decorating that in the previous dashboard layout that I had, but also I just think this daily tasks is written really cute, and I do like to have a lot of these checklist dots left on the page. So that is it for Tuesday. Let's get the date on. Okay, we have Wednesday left to do, but that is looking pretty cute. I like it a lot. So let's get that set aside. So Wednesday we're gonna have this lined side, and we have Nautical Summer from Wrong Wrong, which I love this book. It is so adorable. And we have a lot of room to play around, so I like that. I wanted to go with the beach theme, and if you haven't seen this book before, there's kind of like a sailing scene, a lot of sailing sections, and then there's like the beach sections. And I'm going with the beach section. But before I get her on, let me see what I have back here. So sailing, here's a beach scene. Her little blanket and sun hat. She's gonna read. Love that. So I'm gonna put her down here. I think I'm gonna put her up here. Okay. I think I want to separate this with some washi, and that's because I have checklists that I like to do there. Let's see, we'll use this washi that I've already used before. I don't want to start a new one right now. I'm gonna center it with my eyes, which is never a great way to do it. Because this is my work side and this is my cleaning side. I'll move it over just a little, one time. And if it's not quite right, we're just gonna leave it. Oops. So compared to my previous videos, I'm trying to go faster. So I have a lot of pages to do, and also trying to combine them for the videos. This says time, take me to where summer never ends. I want this kind of up here with a box. All right. So I'm gonna put over the center, and I want a box with it. It's kind of similar to this, but that's okay. I kind of want a blue box. Oh, here we go. Okay, something else over here. Sandcastle. This kind of looks like a wave of water. I think that's fun. gonna do 2 surfboards and then maybe a box of them. And again, I want some blue over here. Do it this way. Just in case. We still have nothing over here in the timeline, so let's figure out what we can do over there. I think we're gonna just do this wave over there. And then we'll do some seashells. Whoop. Cute. Okay, and I do think we could have something down here. I do want to keep the themes separate, you know, like a beach theme versus the sailing theme. So why don't we do this? And then 2 seashells. It's a starfish, but I'm thankful for this color on the side. Oh, he rips. All right, I like it. Very cute. Super easy to make it cute with this book. Now we're gonna put Wednesday, June 2nd. I think this was a really good choice of a planner to choose for this month. It's going to be much easier to decorate with what's on top. So I'm pretty excited about it. Did I message you? I mean, July. So what I'm really liking is that because I didn't have to white out anything up here, I don't have to like maybe cover the mess with washi, and I could put the date right up. But also I think I'm going to use less washi in these spreads just because I'm trying to do things quickly. So that is it. I'm again going to write these numbers on. That's a very messy number. But I do want her not just walking on the air. So I'll bring this washi back in that we used to separate the page. And then I might do a little on the other side because I want to coordinate the sides. But other than that, we're not going to be as washi heavy, and I don't have a ton of washi anyway, so I would like to get used what I have, but that's okay. And yeah, I think that is definitely cute. Love the Wrong Wrong Summer Nautical stickers. Oh my goodness, adorable. So that is good for Wednesday, July 2nd. And that is it for this video. Wednesday, July 2nd done. So that was 3 days in one video, and the reason I'm doing that, I need to really pick up the pace. So let's get this back in the planner and then we'll see what we actually did for today. I need to pick up the pace so that I'm not spending hours and hours decorating. So 3 per video is what's gonna be happening now, even though the last video had the monthly in it as well. That will usually have the weekly. Okay, so here's what we did today. Monday, June 30th. Wait, did we do something today? No. Monday, June 30th with Ingrid Blooms. Tuesday, July 1st with Happy Planner Color Story. Wednesday, July 2nd with Wrong Wrong Nautical Summer. So in our next video, we will be doing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So check back for that. And then we do still have Declutter Monthly and Declutter Weekly to decorate. All right, thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video, we are going to be decorating for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, July 3rd, 4th, and 5th. We are decorating well over a week ahead, or like a week and a half ahead, in the new July planner, which is a monthly layout planner. So we have already decorated their Wednesday, so we're going to decorate Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday, which is a page, kind of notebook page, with just some color on the side. That's how the monthly layout is for that last section, or that last spread is always a double page note page in case you want to take notes for the month. So I really like this layout. One thing that I'm really liking is the top doesn't have days and dates that need to be whited out. And so it allows me not to use washi up there and just put the date up there if I want. So I know I still used washi in the last spread, the dashboard spread, which also didn't have dates on top, but I'm using a little less because I'm trying to go a lot faster. Now for July 3rd, this is my dad's birthday. So I will be having a birthday sticker on there, and I'm going to go ahead and grab the colors that I chose for this spread are black and then like a bright blue. My husband is speaking very loudly because he doesn't know how not to, so he's on the phone, so you might hear some of that. I'm trying to talk over him and then I'm just getting loud, so I don't know if that's the best way to handle it, but you might hear him in the background. It sounds like he's shouting, but he's just talking into the phone. All right, so, well, we had it with the gold, but that's okay. So I like to grab my stickers out on the page that I'm going to be working with. I think we can grab these as well. These kind of detailed, I think they're called sketched florals, I mean. Okay, I have 2 pages of that. Let's get some of the bright blue. I know it's in here. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for, some of these blue florals. And these have the gold in them, so that's nice. If you haven't seen my videos before, and I forgot to mention this in my last video, so you might be a little lost if you watched that one, I'm making a 2-page daily out of a normal weekly spread for the monthly layout. So I guess I could grab a couple of these. Let's do these like now. I guess today it's fine, and maybe one later, but we'll just grab the whole and to do all 4. I could have grabbed them in order, but I didn't. Okay. This has some blue, so I think we're going to grab that. So now I'm kind of mixing styles, but that's okay. Ooh, and I like this one. Did I use that from there? Yes, we did. Oops. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I think we have enough to get started. Let me just grab this last little. It's gonna be the only one like that. It's okay, I'm gonna grab it anyway. And then we'll do these. So I'm trying to be a lot faster. I was taking about, I don't know, 40 minutes to an hour per 2-page daily, which is like a full spread, so it does take a long time to decorate a full spread. But I've decided to just really, I don't have any boxes. I've decided to just really try to kick that up and make that faster. We're gonna see how it looks without boxes. And if we need to add some, we will. And we have 4 of these decorative boxes, but they are the classic size. So this one says, believe that something wonderful is about to happen. And it's gonna go over here on my timeline. Kind of towards the edge. Do what makes your soul shine. Then I'll get this sketch floral. Kindness is free. I like that. And then we'll get 2 on this page. Do what makes your soul shine. And see the beauty all around you. Put that one up here. That one's crooked, of course. Let's try that again. Oh, we are ripping the page a little, but it's gonna go straight back, so it's okay. It's gonna be straighter. All right, blue florals. And then we'll get it down here. It's definitely a corner piece. I do like having boxes to write in, but when I don't have them, you can just kind of create spaces with different things like decoration. Put this guy up here. Okay, so I kept filming during a family interruption just so that you guys can kind of see what I was doing. And I'm just decorating, you know, throughout, putting things where there's empty space. Celebrate birthday for my dad's birthday. And I think it turned out really cute. So let's get the date on. Which I've just been using I've just been using Mojo Jojo's Pastel Date It. And this is Thursday. And I'll put the 3rd there, and then we'll have a June. I mean July. What am I thinking? Thursday the 3rd in July. Okay, so that was actually a pretty quick decorating, which I'm super glad about. So we're gonna now do Friday. So let's write the numbers again, and it is quicker to write the numbers than anything else that I've been doing in the past, but we might, when I have some more time, start stickering the numbers again. And I'm still doing military time. I just want to keep that mentality for when I do go back to the stickers. We have here, I'm trying to think how this one is. Okay, Friday is going to be half of a notebook page, and this is just how it worked out when I was grabbing the extra pages to get enough for the month of 2-page dailies. So this will, both sides will be for Friday, and it is the 4th of July. So I do have some fun stickers I want to grab from Saturday's book, and it's just these well, those are cute happy birthday stickers. Some of these fireworks I'm going to come back for. And this is the book I'm using for Saturday, but this is the book I'm using for Friday. We have our spring stickers up front here. Let's get those back. And our summer stickers are back here. I'm going to pull them out because that's how I like to decorate, is with sticker sheets out in front of me. Okay, super cute. So I think we're going to say fireworks party up over here. Friends and Sunshine down here. So this is Happy Planner Seasonal Wrong Mini. I'm guessing these are for the horizontal, but they work really well for pretty much anything that you want to decorate. Summer concerts. Okay, so we're gonna get going with these. Definitely on the 4th of July is Summer Vibes. I'll stick her over in my timeline. Let's get these two gals on. They actually look like they might be going to the beach or some kind of pool party. sometimes at the last minute I just slip and it gets crooked. Drives me crazy. Alright, this says adventure. I mean, what says summer more than a fireworks party? I think she's crooked. Can I get her up? Oh, thankfully. Okay, so the last time I had a page like this, I did separate it with some washi, so we are going to do that again. It just helps me recognize, you know, one side's for work and one side's for cleaning. And I probably should have done it before I stickered anything, but that's okay. Works pretty well. It's definitely not even. It should be over more this way, but that's okay. All right. So we might have enough girls on, so I might leave that for later. And I am going to put one line of this washi to kind of connect the pages under her. I don't really like that she's just, for one, her legs aren't there, and then she's just floating. So let's get this on across. And we'll leave this here in case we need a little more. Summertime and sunshine. Let's do a box cluster. I'll do a don't forget. Let's party. So here's some more cute stickers. I think we'll bring the pink. Oh, she's right there. That's okay. It's only the scale that's doubled down here, so I think we're going to do it anyway. And then we'll grab just this today. So I want something for this corner. We have these gals. We'll do Summer Sun-Kissed. And I guess we'll white out this noted. Every summer has a story. Let's stick up here. Kind of coordinates with the spine there, or the sparkles there. Yeah, we need more in here. So let's do Mermaid Off Duty. She can come across. And I think we'll cut it actually. Let's do this Summer Sunshine and Happy Times under her. Okay, so the only thing I definitely want to get on here is the fireworks. And then I'm sure we have a happy, oh, so this is fun. And it does match. So we'll grab that. And maybe get that with a box. So I don't usually use 2 sticker books, but for this case, we're just going to do it so we can get those decorations in. I think I'm gonna put it here. I don't usually like to put things in the timeline like that, but I think I put the numbers on top and maybe a box over there. Or we'll see. Do you have an Independence Day? I'm gonna grab it while we're here. And one more fireworks. Okay, so that's all from this book, just the specifically July 4th related stickers. I'm probably gonna be annoyed that I did that. And then I'm just going to check my holiday stickers. We have 4th of July there. Pretty sure we have one in the wrong. Yes, we do. Let's change these 2 out. Put this one somewhere else. Okay, that is definitely decorated enough. So we're gonna put the wrong stickers back in their sticker book. Okay, it's a little over stickered, but I still really like it. I think it's cute. So let's get the date on. And we have fireworks party, 4th of July, Independence Day. We're still gonna put it on there. So I don't really pay attention to the stickers as much. Okay, so let's write in my timeline. We might sticker this time. Okay, so Friday is done, and now it's time to do Saturday, July 5th. So Saturday is a double notebook page day. And so this is a good example of what you can do if you do not have a 2-page daily, but you want a 2-page daily. You can use a notebook like this. And just punch it and have it as a 2-page daily. It's a little more work, so you're going to see that in a moment, but it is still very doable. I'm going to use this blue because it's already started, and I'm going to do lines in the center of both pages. You don't have to use washi. You could use a marker, you could use a pencil. And of course you can measure, and I would probably advise you to measure, but I'm not going to measure. I'm trying to do these quickly. And it looks pretty good. Okay. And we are using this seasonal, and we're using the summer stickers from this book. And we have a lot. So we actually have summer stickers from a couple of other books as well. But we're pretty much going to use the ones from here. Once again, no boxes, so we'll just create spaces. I might actually bring in Wrong Rainbow boxes. Okay, I'm not sure what I did with my Wrong Rainbow boxes, so I'm just going to grab these. These are the autumn boxes. I don't know. We're just going to randomly, I guess, grab some of these. It's going to darken instead of brighten, but I would like to get these boxes used up. Wild, Barefoot, and Free. Sunshine on My Mind. I'm gonna save the flamingos for something else. Just get some summer decoration on here. Girls just wanna have sun instead of fun. This is be present in all things. Whoops. That is not where I wanted that. Oops. I'm gonna bring it down here by this van. Okay, so I forgot this is Saturday, so I'm only gonna have the top here as my timeline. So I'm gonna write it in, I think, blue. And I think I'm gonna put a line across. Okay, so we'll stick this in up here, or I'm still gonna have my weather for Saturday. Just some fun summer icons. We'll say important here to get some bright color. So saving the flamingos. I think these could still be cute. Just some decoration. So I put this on the side and I didn't have to. So I wonder if I should just maybe move it. Whoops, just ripped it. Let's try again from the top. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of built up there then. Let's move this guy. No, it's fine. We'll do an important here. And we'll grab the watermelon. I don't know what for. We'll save the flamingo. Let's do my fave, summer vibe. So we'll have 3 left for next time. That's perfect. And I think we'll grab this. Love the good summer vibes. Love those good summer vibes. Okay. Can use these. Good vibes only. Photo challenge? I'm just gonna put it on the page. Take a photo challenge. Get some color with that heart. Save the flamingo. I don't know, do we need another van? I think we'll do it. A couple of fun, colorful boxes, I think will be good. And I like the checklist, so we'll get those on as well. some fun headings. Remember to do today. To buy and what did to buy? Okay, this is a summer bucket list. We're just going to, that's like a suka. That's interesting. Dinner outside. I'm gonna put that up there. And something over here. Let's do have a barbecue. I do want something over here. It's kind of boring. Okay. Maybe just a hooray, because it's here. Okay, I think that's plenty on there. And these are from a different sticker book. Well, those are the same. These book here are from a different sticker book. So I think we can save those for a different time. All right, so I do think we have one more spread left in these stickers. And we'll put all those back. So that's it for Saturday, July 5th. And now we are done for the first week of July. So let's get this back in the planner. Okay, so here's our week transition, and remember I was going to either paperclip these pages together or maybe just write some notes from the week in here. Even this side, I can just write notes. So we'll see what we're still going to do from that, and then that goes into the second week of July. But let's look at what we did today. We did Thursday, July 3rd, which is my dad's birthday. just with black and blue florals from the botanical book. This is the Wrong Wrong Seasonal Mini sticker book from Happy Planner. A lot of fun fireworks stickers. I did also grab these from the seasonal Happy Planner books. Just these fireworks that look like this. There were 3 of those and a Wrong Wrong 4th of July sticker. This turned out really cute and I really love it for the 4th of July. And then this is Saturday, July 5th with the Happy Planner seasonal sticker book. And I grabbed these summer stickers, very colorful. These are made for a classic planner, and of course this is a big planner, but I still really love how everything turned out. So trying to do everything faster. Again, 2-page dailies for each of these days. And I think everything is looking really cute for this week. That is it for this video. In the next video, we'll be doing our July monthly for the declutter planner back here, and then we will be getting the first week ready and decorated to declutter in June and July, in the first week of July. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tambour with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tambour with a Plan. In this video, we're going to be decorating the declutter planner, which, if you don't know, my main planner is a 2-page daily. So for instance, both of these pages are for Tuesday, July 1st. The reason I do that is I like to have a timeline, and then I like all of my sections for my different categories, whether it's wellness, the weather, cleaning, and work, and some extra space. I like that all in one spread instead of flipping around to different sections to say what do I have to do with wellness, what do I have to do with work. So that's why I have a 2-page daily. And then in the back here, I do have one project planner, which is a declutter planner. And I just use this to write what I declutter. My goal is 5 items per day. So I write what I decluttered, like let's say 5 candles. And then I transfer that to my main monthly planner just to keep track of how much I declutter for the month. So for today's video, we're going to be decorating this July monthly, and then we're going to be decorating over here in the weekly as well. Now the sticker books we're going to be using today are this classic Happy Planner seasonal sticker book. We just have some summer stickers left over, which are going to be fun to use in this monthly. And these are all from this sticker book, the classic seasonal. But back here I do have some teacher summer stickers as well. So we might add those in between the 2 spreads. So between the monthly and between the weekly. And then the second book that we are going to use, and I don't usually mix sticker books. I like to use 1 sticker book per spread. But the second book we're going to use is this color story. So we're getting pretty close to being done with the sticker book. So I just want to use some of these as well. Just to kind of finish up. So we'll see how that ends up working out. But to get started today, we do need to white out all of the numbers and redate. Okay, so for this 2018, I want to make it look like a 2025. So, because I think the numbers are cute. So what I'm going to do is just white out there and here. And then I'm going to grab my color pencil. This is definitely not the right shade, but I'm hoping it can just kind of mix enough. Does that look enough like a 5 now? And for this to look more like a 2. I don't know that that exactly works, but we're gonna call that good enough. I know it does not look great, but it does kind of look like a 2025 now. When you're redating, those are the kind of decisions you kind of have to make. If I completely recovered this, I'd have to white it out, and you can still see some of the design elements, again, even though it does not look good. So I'll see if I have another option. Let me think, one thing that could be an option. Do I have a similar color in here that I can use instead? So let's work with this and just see what we can do. For the dates on the monthly, I really prefer using these Happy Planner memory keeping dates because they have pretty dark stickers, so it makes it easy to see. And we'll just get these on. Okay, now that that's done, let's start decorating. Already have a flamingo on there, so that's perfect. We'll put this one up here. Plastic stickers fit well in the big Happy Planner monthly. They will not cover the dates, which I like. That summer feeling. Let's be adventurers, and that page is done. And get these little boxes on, and then we can add some decoration. Create a happy life. Already missing summer. Vacation and vacation. One grill and one sandcastle. That's done. I think I'm going to do my summer bucket list on here just to add color. Make s'mores. Visit an aquarium. Go on a vacation. Go on a road trip. Night swimming. Go to the fair. Watch a sunset. Summer bucket list. Do one of these sparkly strips on each side. Summer shopping. Also summer shopping. This is Father's Day, which is already passed, but I'm going to stick it on there for color. Maybe we bring it over here for color. Summer reading. Summer bonfire, sorry. Summer reading. Read a good book. 2 hearts, 2 more hearts, and then we're done with this page. Okay, let's finish up this page too. We have a star and then a couple of to-dos. Maybe we put the to-dos over these numbers. Even though the numbers have a cute font. Okay, that sheet is done. All right, it's looking super fun and colorful. So maybe just one heading here to cover that whiteout. It's pretty ugly, actually. And it just says remember. All right, so it looks like every day still has plenty of room to just write a number, which is all I'm doing is writing a number on there. We have some little headings left. Oh, and we will finish this page as well, which is just a flamingo and a star. We'll put these back for some other time, but yeah, everything's looking cute and colorful. So those were plenty of stickers to finish this monthly overview, and I do think it looks pretty cute. So now let's flip over to the weekly. Now it's very nice we get to leave June and July up there, but we are going to white out this month because it's the wrong days. Okay, and I have this color story, mostly black and white left. And we do have this black with this gold, so let's get those on. This says Passion Fuels Purpose, and the sticker's actually really cute, but I think I'm gonna cut this top quote out and put it over here. Now we could cut the yay 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 and stick it in different places. Let me peel this backing off real quickly. Then I can set down some of these stickers without having to worry about where I'm putting them. Maybe. All right, that's good enough for this. We're gonna peel the rest of this off though and trash it. So if you have too many decorative boxes to work with, you can do something like this where you're cutting them to make them smaller and fit on your spread better. Okay, so I have 3 yays here, and I think I'm just going to put them on the page somewhere. Maybe we'll do it this way. So this spread is going to be a little less colorful, but I might add some of these more colorful quotes in here. We'll see about that. I'm going to set them aside for now because they're not my main focus. And let's go more of what we have here. So here I'm really only writing, like I said, what I've decluttered. So it's not, I don't need a ton of space to write. It's not like my main planner. She sees possibility everywhere. Possibility of decluttering. That's what I see everywhere. Like, I can get rid of that, and I can get rid of that. Let's do this out of here. Okay. We have hello today and appointments. And I'm really just using these not really how they're supposed to be used. I'm just putting them on the page. Like, I'm not really putting an appointment there. Let's get these 2 boxes on. This will be fun to use. And then we have 3 little strips. Just go for it, which is always good advice when you're decluttering. Hello, weekend. Friday, which we'll put down here. It's not about having time, it's about making time. And then that's done. I'm just going to kind of put it in the middle here so that it can section off some of the boxes. I like to have different sections to write things on. And then this sticker is kind of useless because it has this shaded area on top, but once you get it on, you can barely see that it's a curved sticker, but that's okay. Weekend plans. I guess we put that on the weekend because we can. We have one more of these. And number 1 on this week's priorities, so I think we'll put that down here. So I still have these 2 gold spots. And I actually can use this as a box to write in, so that's kind of nice. Let's get some gold over here. It's kind of boring. So I'm just gonna act like that's a box. And then this strip, put it above the sheet. All right, what do we have left? From this set, we have Today, It's All You, Be the Reason Someone Else Smiles Today, and You Got This. I'm gonna cut this like this. And we'll put this here for goals. Just covering that up. And You Got This could go there, but I think I'll just put it down here. We have the space. Today, the bottom part of the sticker is useless. It doesn't really have any color at all. But let's put, I'm gonna lift up Hello Weekend. So when I'm finishing a sticker book, I don't love how it turns out usually, but it always looks okay and cute enough. So I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Be the reason someone smiles today. I think we're gonna put that up here. I don't know, did we fill up too much? I think we could put it here for decoration. And we just slightly scoot this over. Okay, and It's All You. We're removing the A. I would put this right in the box. Like just taking up that whole box. Put the A here. This week's priorities. Okay, that sheet's done, and we really only have a sheet of quotes left. They're definitely not all gonna go on here, but let's see as much as we can get on there. Right in here. Passion fuels purpose there, which is actually already over there. Darn it. That's okay. Should we move it? Let's see if it'll, it's like the right size to go there, but nope, it's ripping. So, okay. That's fine. I like it there anyway. I just, you know, don't like that it repeated. Let's do Living My Best Life and Hello Today up there. Just do the next thing. This quote is funny. Maybe if we all sit extremely still, Monday won't be able to see us. And that is cute for Monday. So let me move this appointment. Okay, so we only have 3 more stickers. We're gonna put them on somewhere. It's your year. As long as we have enough to write some of what we're decluttering, we are gonna be fine. Do more of what makes you happy, which is decluttering. So do more decluttering. And fun day. We still have a yay, and I'm just gonna stick it here. Okay, that's pretty busy, but that is the rest of the black and white color story stickers. We got 2 full spreads out of them, but this one obviously probably could have done 3 if I hadn't cut the stickers apart. So, but I'm eager to get done with this book. So now all we have left are these random stickers. And we do have to reday and redate this top. So let's get that done and then we're done. Okay, so that is it for the Declutter Planner weekly spread using the black and white with some specks of gold in the Color Story sticker book from Happy Planner. And every day still has room to write what I'm decluttering. So it's gonna work even though it looks a little over stickered. Well, let's get this back in the planner along with this monthly. I haven't moved over my bookmarks yet for this planner from my current planner because I'm still using it. We're not to this week yet. We're planning or really decorating ahead. But this is what we did today, a really fun, colorful summer spread. And one thing I don't do in my decluttered planner, I don't put any holidays or birthdays here. They're just not needed. I think I'm going to just add some hearts here because it's kind of plain down here. While I'm looking at this, a little plain and boring. just gonna finish the sticker page since we already grabbed the hearts. We only had 3 flags left. Everything else is gone. All right, so the monthly overview, and I will just be writing how many items I decluttered every day. So the goal is 5 or more. I have been keeping that goal, so I will just write like 7 or 9 on the day. And then this I will write kind of like maybe 3 shirts, 4 candles, whatever it is that I'm decluttering on the day as well. And that is ready to be planned in. So this is a big Happy Planner vertical layout from 2018 to 2019. Remember this disaster, but it'll work. All right, that's it for this video. Check back. We're going to be doing some options for 2-page dailies, and even if you're not interested in a 2-page daily, it's kind of fun to see what is available out there or how you can change it if you do need a second page for one day. That's going to be a future video along with some other content coming up. Thanks so much for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.